Hey y'all, Mikey here. Welcome to the SuperSonicMikey Q&A. Without any further ado, let's just cut to the intro. For those who don't know, I made a 10,000 subscribers video. Check that out, by the way. And on that video, I made a few announcements. And one of those announcements were, you guessed it, the SuperSonicMikey Q&A. And now, here we are. Now, without any further Mountain Dew, let's jump into these questions. Now, most of the questions come from the platform Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. Link will be in the description below. Let's start. Our first question comes from @CaseyLongJohns, and he asks, what inspired you to do plush videos? That is an excellent question. There are many people that have inspired me to do plush videos, but there is one that definitely sticks out from the rest, and that would have to be Spin Dash Pro. Yes, I have one of their plushes. Not the plushes that they use in the videos, but I found this on eBay. Why Spin Dash Pro, you might ask? Well, I have a soft spot for their videos. I loved watching them as a child, and I rewatched them like not too long ago, and they still hold up, even though they're somewhat outdated. Now, I know the channel isn't active, in fact, not really at all, but it's always good to look back at their videos. But if we're talking recent channels, I do have a few people. There's Mr. Gojira95, Supersonic Blake, External Larry, and Miles Speeds. You guys are awesome. Make sure to subscribe to them. They make amazing content, and I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to meet some of you. Thanks for the question, dude. Our next question comes from Speedbolts. She asks, when will Sonic and Amy get together in Sonic Hyperdrive? Next question. Okay, obviously I'm not gonna knock this one out of the ring soon. Alright, our next question comes from @BrendaGutov2_OFC. Sorry if I misspelled your username. She asks, when did you start drawing? That is actually a really interesting question. And I'm not just quoting Meet the Robinsons just because of that. That's actually really interesting. I've been drawing since I was 4, I think. 4 years old, I started drawing. I didn't start by drawing Sonic. A little thing you should know about me is, I was born in 2005, so I know a lot about, the old stuff back in the day when there was Disney Channel, Disney XD, even though they're still going, but when we had shows like Kick Buttowski, Suburban Daredevil, Kim Possible, Sweet Life on Deck, Drake and Josh. I used to start drawing when I was around 4 years old, and I used to like Buzz Lightyear, and I used to draw him when I was a child, and then I started drawing Kim Possible, and then I started drawing Kick Buttowski, and then I started drawing Sonic. And in fact, I do have a picture of one of my first Sonic drawings. Now that's a work of art if I don't say so myself. Okay, all jokes aside, this was definitely a good first attempt when you're 5 years old. But I only started improving, and take that as advice. You're only gonna get better if you keep practicing. And that's how I made art such as this, and even this. Thank you for the artistic question. Sorry, that was a terrible pun. I'm sorry. Alright, so our next question actually comes not from Instagram, in fact, YouTube. From Skull Plus Productions, he asks, what do you think you would have been doing right now if you weren't doing YouTube? That actually is an interesting question. Rather than doing YouTube, I would be watching YouTube, Okay, I'd definitely be doing a lot of drawing. I'd also be looking for doing voice acting in terms of jobs. Oh, that actually is a little bit difficult for me to answer. But I'd definitely say the options that I was talking about, you know, the whole voice acting or just doing art, I think those are my best options. Thanks for the interesting question. Our next question comes from Eclipse Films. Ooh, we got triple questions here. Let's go through them one at a time. Number 1, who or what inspired you to make YouTube plush videos and voice act? Again, I've already answered this question, so from now on, I won't be answering them. But for voice acting, I'll definitely answer. Definitely whenever I'm watching movies, like animated movies, like, let's say, Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, by the way. Or playing games such as Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Adventure, Sonic and the Black Knight. You know, the list goes on. Or by watching Ninja Turtles, specifically the 2012 Nickelodeon show. Booyakasha! I do a good Michelangelo impression. Technically, it's those that inspire me to do voice acting. Also, with the amount of support that my friends give me whenever I do it, it just warms my heart. And yeah, number 2. When making a Sonic Hyperdrive episode, do you have friends or family that help you film alongside your cast and crew? Absolutely. I do have my father to voice Orbot in the show, and he also helps me out with moving the camera when I'm holding 2 plushes at once. Because obviously, I wasn't born with 3 hands. Okay, that was really weird, but I mean, it's a little bit difficult for me to always do it on my own. That's why I always have cast members and friends to help me out on these videos. So yeah. And finally, number 3, what are your plans for something you can share about Sonic Hyperdrive or that have not been told to the public? I can definitely say something that hasn't been told to the public. It's a little fact. Did you know, in Sonic Hyperdrive Episode 6, you know that one scene in Sonic Hyperdrive Episode 6 where there was a Dark Sonic scene? In fact, roll the clip. I know. Really epic, am I right? Did you know that he was going to look far different than the Dark Sonic that we have now? What you're looking at is the official art that I drew for Dark Sonic in the show. And now, you're about to witness the concept art of Dark Sonic. I know, creepy, am I right? This design was changed due to a few reasons. 1, it would have been a pain for me to edit. 2, it would have terrified the younger audience. And that's pretty much it. But I definitely love to revisit that design concept, not gonna lie. Other than that, I have nothing else. I do have a deleted scene that I made up for episode 6, but I think I'll talk about that for another day. Thank you for the question, Eclipse. You rock! You know you're a good boy, Blaze. You know Daddy loves you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I have 2 cats now. This is Blaze. He's a good boy. If you want to see more videos of them, make sure to comment down below. Alright, now let's resume the questions. Our next question comes from Big Homie 51. And he says, with the 11,000 subscribers, correction, 12,000 subscribers, soon to be 13,000 subscribers, damn, I'm growing real big. Do you feel like you're bigger or just feel the same as you were before? I definitely say I feel a lot more bigger in terms of the subscribers, and definitely I've grown like a little bit of a fan base, almost. Like, obviously, every YouTuber has its fans, right? Of course, that's always right. But I do feel like I have grown a little bit, definitely, and I just love the support with the fans that they give me, and it honestly warms my heart, and this is actually one of the reasons why I keep doing videos. Originally, I was going to stop because I looked back at my old videos and I realized, let's roll one of the clips.
What is up, everyone? This is SuperSonicMikey here, and welcome to my channel!
Boy, yeah,
yes.
That really dropped the ball in terms of quality. But I never gave up, and that's why I chose YouTube to be my full-time job. Yes, you can do YouTube as a job. And it's fun! Thank you for the question, dude. Alright, let's dive back into Instagram. Our next question comes from @SSTailsLovesOoWoos asks, what inspired you to do voice acting? How long have you been doing it? Also, congratulations for your goal. That's also a really interesting question. As you may know, when doing Sonic Hyperdrive, or just doing videos in general, obviously I have to add a little bit of an acting role. What inspired me to do voice acting? Well, I think I might have answered this once, but I think I'll go through it again. I always watch certain animated movies such as Sinbad, Road to El Dorado, Kung Fu Panda, the live-action Sonic movie. The list goes on and on. And for video games, mostly the Sonic games. But sometimes I watch a little bit of anime like My Hero Academia and yeah, that's pretty much all. Oh, actually, there's Dragon Ball, because I do have a little bit of Goku in me. Hence, my possession of the Dragon Ball. And how long have I been doing it? Well, quite a long time, actually. I've been doing it since I've started YouTube, which was like 4 years ago, but I started to gradually doing it back in 2020. Here's a little bit of a voice demo. I'll be showing pictures of the characters that I'm voicing, and, well, see what you guys think. You think you can intimidate me with just your size? Come on, let's see what you can do. Oh, I get it. No problem. I'm used to stuff like this. My, that's a pretty snazzy performance there. Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman? If you played nice, I wouldn't have to break all your toys. Talk about a low-budget flight. No food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better. Yeah! Now I'll show you! What? Sorry. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Chaos? Blast! It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power. It's no use! Take this! Is this a joke? How can someone like you cause the destruction of our world? Let's see if you can make it through here, Sonic! I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life on forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? Well, that depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic! Oh, well then no. But I can also do a bunch of non-Sonic characters, like... Alright, here I go! Plus... Ultra! Deku, what's going on in here? Yeah, you should have hit me harder! Gentlemen, this is what we've been waiting for. The world's most valuable object is on its way to Syracuse. It's a shame that they'll never get there. After today, we retire to Fiji. The ship is no place for a woman.
Booyakasha! Ha! Classic Casey. But must eat pizza. But must play game. But must eat pizza. But... Whoa, what up? Booyah! You know the Ron Man's got your back. Naked Mole Rat's got you too.
Come on in, my lady. Just a cat on a treetop. It's just pain, Gunther. Gunther, you genius! There, hose. Looks like I drowned myself. Like I said, I'm a sucker for these old shows. Oh, and also, you might know this one. It's funny how dumb you are. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, you! If you know Gravity Falls, then you know exactly who I was voicing. If you guys want me to do voice acting for any of your projects, hit me up on a DM. Alright, our next question comes from Chaos Control VA. He asks, what do you hope to achieve with the Sonic Hyperdrive series? You know, I never really thought of that until now. I do hope that I can definitely improve throughout the whole series. Like, I know that you guys seem to like the episodes. Sometimes I wish, maybe I could do a little bit better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love working on the series, but sometimes some things, although some are minor, some of them are a little bit off, but it's not too noticeable that it'll just take the episode down in terms of quality. I definitely also hope to add in new characters in the next seasons. Like, for example, Shadow the Hedgehog, Silver the Hedgehog, Mephiles the Dark, Emerald. Like, there's so many characters in the Sonic universe that I want to bring into the Hyperdrive universe. It's amazing, too, that there's a lot of characters and how most of them aren't really used in the actual Sonic franchise, which is actually kind of sad now that you think of it. And, I always thought I want to give some of them a lot more spotlight, Like, for example, if I do Season 2, let's say there's, like, a Sonic Adventure episode. I want to have Chaos be more intimidating as he was in the original games. However, in Sonic Forces, no offense to anybody who actually likes the game, but Chaos has no purpose. Sorry for my mini rant with Sonic Forces, but I might make a video on that. Other than that, the other goals that I want to achieve are obviously just having more fun with it, which I do throughout each episode. In fact, episode 7, I'm having a lot more fun with this episode since we're adding in new elements. Shout out to Supersonic Freddy for suggesting the idea. Subscribe to him, by the way. Other than that, that seems to be all the goals that I have. Thank you for the question, dude. Wow. I haven't played this game in years, and this game still looks very good. Oh my god. Don't you agree? What? You're saying I should go back to doing the questions? Alright then. Welcome to day 2 of the questions. Let's resume where we left off. Our next question comes from @R8Y_M1X asks, who introduced you to Sonic and what made you like him? That actually really is a good question because I've always wanted to answer questions like these, since this is one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube. Not just because of, Mr. Gojira95, etc., but it's because of my love and passion for Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, you might be wondering, how did it all start? How did I get into Sonic? Well, let's begin. But I'm not gonna go through it entirely. I'll just go through it pretty quickly. So, our story begins when I was at my grandmother's house, and I was just on my computer, just, doing normal stuff, watching YouTube. As a child, I used to love those, like, little, red versus blue videos. Check them out. Oh, I feel so old. But I also stumbled across the intro to Sonic X and another video of, I think it was like Planet Wisp of Sonic Colors, and that's when I first learned about Sonic. In fact, when I was younger, I used to think that his name was pronounced Sonic. I was a special child back in the day. Then, as time went by, I started to get more interested into the character and the franchise itself. And then I started, playing a few of the games, and then I got my very first Sonic toy. Which happens to be this little guy. The Jazzwares 8-inch Classic Sonic. My very first Sonic toy. He was in Sonic Hyperdrive Episode 6, if you've noticed. Oh man, I love that thing. I love that plush. But yeah, that's how I got my first Sonic toy. But I also started playing some of the games and reading some of the comics. And then I started making my YouTube channel, making little videos. And that's how the story went. That's how I got into Sonic. And then that's how I also started drawing and started my voice acting career. So, that's all you really need to know on how I like Sonic. Thank you for the question, dude. Alright, our next question comes from Ace Pilot Prower, aka the voice of Tails, Amy, and Charmy in Sonic Hyperdrive. I know. Crazy, am I right? They ask, would you ever be interested in doing a spin-off series or plush shorts? If so, I'd definitely be interested in helping. Absolutely! I'd love to make side projects because honestly, I'm not going to be doing Sonic Hyperdrive for the rest of my life because obviously, gotta end somewhere. I did have a few spin-off series that I thought of. For example, this is one that I thought of. Sonic Mega Drive. This one is what I call a Sonic Hyperdrive prequel. When I first made this, I was like, what if we did Sonic Hyperdrive but in the past? With the whole classic characters and how Sonic met Tails and, how the Master Emerald gets stolen by Eggman all the time, something like that. That was one that I thought of. Here's one that I thought of during the development of Episode 5, Mecha Nightmare. Check that out, by the way, if you haven't. Tails and the Ghostly Adventures. As you can tell from the name, it's a direct, totally not inspired by the Disney XD show, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. Anybody ever remember that Anybody? Anybody? Okay. Not a lot of people know about it, but I do. It's alright. It's an okay show. As a child, I thought it was good, but oh well. But this show was scrapped due to obvious reasons. I don't want to look like I'm copying stuff. I mean, I did think it would be interesting, a Tails show that has Pac-Man elements, but oh well. But instead, it is replaced with a spin-off series, Two Tails, which is, as you guessed, a show based on Tails, where Tails is the main character and he goes on his own adventures with Sonic. Now, all these shows, I haven't thought of the plots of them yet, but if you are interested in helping, come on in. I'd definitely love to see you guys' ideas, especially Ace Pilot Prowers. Thank you for the idea. I love you very much. There's also another one that I thought of, Sonic Typhoon, which is another, sorry, I can't speak today, which is another Sonic project, not a spin-off or anything, just like a new project that I thought of. Definitely would be cool. I was thinking of doing a show for Knuckles, but I want to give Tails a bit of spotlight because have you ever noticed in Sonic Forces, well, in the later Sonic games like Sonic Colors, Sonic Lost World, and Sonic Forces, Tails doesn't have a big role, like, whatsoever. Not like he doesn't have a purpose or anything. He doesn't have like any playable character, and it just, honestly, I want to see Tails. I want to see Tails have the spotlight again. I really hate how I can't speak today. But that's all I thought of. Sonic Mega Drive logo created by Sonic Plus Universe. Subscribe to him, by the way. He's one of the visual editors and the title card artists for Sonic Hyperdrive. He's an awesome dude. Thank you for the question, Ace. You're awesome! You're a good boy, Calvin. Hey, you want to read a question with me? You want to read a question with me? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Alright then, suit yourself, Calvin. You can hang out with your friend Blaze. You're missing out, though. Alright, our next question comes from @JasonCollects. He asks, what are your plans for the far future? Well, I have a few. One, completing Sonic Hyperdrive's first season. We got episode 7, which is being worked on at the time I'm making this video, and it's so far it's at a 60%, so hopefully we'll be able to release this episode somewhere around this year or in 2022. Then there's episode 8, which I won't be going through anything here, and then, well, I'll be taking a break from Sonic Hyperdrive because me and the rest of the development team have worked our butts off to make it look as good as possible, and I think we deserve it. Shout out to Jster Graphics, Highfly Actor, Supersonic Freddy, Sonic Plus Universe, and Chaos Control VA, and all of the voice actors, Ace Pilot Prower, Chaos Control 97, everybody who's worked on Sonic Hyperdrive. Thank you so much for being a part of this project. It means absolutely a lot to me. Not just because of, using stuffed animals to make a story, but also making a great friendship. You guys are awesome. But other than completing Sonic Hyperdrive Season 1, I also plan on making reviews. If you watched the 10,000 subscribers video, you may know that one of the announcements, other than this Q&A, was I was going to be doing reviews. If you've ever watched my channel since summer of 2020, you may remember this video where I did a 10-minute review on Sonic and the Black Knight. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I gave it a 9.5 out of 10 back then. Oh boy, I was such a fool myself. If you want to know the games that I will be reviewing, I'll be listing them right here. I will be reviewing I was thinking of adding a 6th game into it, which was Epic Mickey Power of Illusion. So we have 3 Sonic games and 3 of the Epic Mickey games. So yeah, stay tuned for those when they come out. I will be having special guests in there that'll be helping me out in this review because obviously I can't carry this show on my own. I want to make these reviews more unique than the rest. Other than that, I also want to help other people out with their projects. Like, if anybody wants to if anybody wants me to voice act in their projects, I'm all up for it. I'd love to do that. If anybody wants me to draw art for them, I'd love to do that. I'd love to help. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you for the question, dude. You rock. Calvin, what are you doing? Oh my god, look. Hi. Oh, I see, you want to go out, okay. Alright, you can go. You're free. Good boy. Alright, our next question comes from @Anna.MariaArts asks, did Tails finally get better? That depends. If you guys are confused about what she's asking about, if you've ever watched Sonic Hyperdrive Episode 6, which, by the way, is one of the director's favorite episodes. Yeah, personally, I loved working on Episode 6 the most. You may know that in one of the scenes, Tails sort of, is unconscious. Yeah, some people thought he died, but, well, that's how it was originally going to happen. Yeah, much like Episode 5, Episode 6 also has a deleted scene. Originally, Miles Tails Prower, Sonic's best friend since Sonic the Hedgehog 2, was originally going to die. I know. Really dark. This was low, even for some of the other Sonic shows that I've watched. Oh boy. Reasons why this scene was scrapped was due to many reasons. One, it would have terrified the younger audiences and to many people who were fans of the character. Two, it wouldn't be the same running the show without Tails. Actually, that's it. Those were the only two reasons. But, I do plan on uploading the deleted scenes later on in the future, so be on the lookout for those. But, to answer your question, does Tails ever get better? That depends! Unless you watched the Episode 7 trailer, which, yeah, he does. Thanks for the question! Alright, welcome to day 3 of the questions. Let's continue. Our next question comes from, whoa! Miles Tails 101, aka Miles Speeds. He asks, what got you into plush tubing? Easy! You! And Mr. Gojira95 and Supersonic Blake. Oh, and also External Haley. External Halo Larry. Okay, I'm gonna make this answer really quick. What got me into plush tubing? Mostly, when I was younger, I used to watch Super Mario Logan. And then I started watching a few Sonic plush videos, which I just named. So, there's the answer. Alright, our next question comes from @flame_skeleton8 asks, have you ever thought about doing a plush series that doesn't involve Sonic? I never thought of that, actually. But during development of Sonic Hyperdrive Episode 6, I did make a little test about a potential Mario plush series under the title Super Mario Adventures. Yeah, I know, it's pretty basic, but, that's what I had to work with since it was just a regular idea that I had in my head. But, what I thought of for this Mario show was, it would have been nothing like, Super Mario Logan, where it was more of a sitcom and had more comedy more than action. What I thought of was, it was going to be more darker and more serious, and I want to have Mario have his full potential. Not just, Super Mario Logan. No hate towards the guy. I love his videos, but sometimes I wish that it could be more like the original Mario. But there was a few problems. One, I honestly didn't know what the plot could be. I honestly didn't want to have just the same old Mario needs to save Princess Peach, and he brings Luigi along the adventure and stop the evil Bowser. I want to do something more different, but still Mario-like. And number 2, I don't know if the fans would like it. I'm going to say this. I do like Mario, alright? I'm not just a Sonic guy. I'm a Ninja Turtles guy, a Disney guy. I'm a fan of a lot of things. So yeah, if you guys would like to see a Mario series, I'd say I could give it a shot. Obviously, it would come out after Sonic Hyperdrive because I don't want to work on 2 things at once. And the third problem is what... FBI, open up! Say hello to my little... monetize it. No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna put ads on these Mario videos if I ever do them. But in terms of Mario series or something non-Sonic related, yeah, I'd definitely be cool with it. Thanks for the question. All right. Our next question comes from @the_real_resistant_Kenzie05 asks, okay, that's a lot of underscores. But she asks, from your little sister, what is your favorite Nintendo game? Honestly, that's kind of a difficult choice. There's so many good Nintendo games that I've played, and just to make it clear, it's only games that are made by Nintendo. No third-party games like, for example, Ninja Turtles 2012 on the Wii. I know it's on a Nintendo console, but it's not made by Nintendo. Only the characters like, for example, Link, Mario, Star Fox, Kirby, etc. There's a few games that I really like, so I'll just go through the ones that I can, play, that I can always look back into playing. There's Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario 64, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Ocarina of Time. Or is it Ocarina of Time? I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce it, and I honestly don't care, because it's a really great game. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because honestly, it's one of my favorite fighting games outside of Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. That's a really good game, but I honestly think Smash Bros. Ultimate is better. Why? Because my boy Sora finally got into the game! Woo! That was my Sora impression. It's a work in progress, so, yeah. Oh, Maleficent, huh? Impressive.
Let's go! Donald! Goofy! Riku! Leave it to me! Yeah! How's this? Take this!
Okay, I'm done with voicing Sora for now. There's a few other games, like Mario Kart Wii. Because honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Mario Kart 8. I mean, it's alright, but it just doesn't hit different than any of the other ones. Mario Kart Wii, in my opinion, is the best Mario Kart game. Don't at me. There's also Super Mario Odyssey, which I really like that game. There's so many other games. Oh my god. Kirby All-Star Allies, that's a really good Nintendo game. And last but not least, my favorite fighters game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And I'm pretty sure that's all the Nintendo games that I really like and that I can really think of. Thank you for the question, little sis. You're awesome. Alright, from now on, I'll be reading the questions through this Miles Electric. Now, our next question comes from @yourboymachino, and he says, congratulations, dude. I'm super proud to see how far you've come. My question is, how do you keep up with everything and not procrastinate? That actually is a really good question. And I'm not just saying that like I said with every other question. I genuinely do mean that is a really good question. Because from what I can understand, procrastination is, something about like delaying or postponing something, or something with negativity in it, if I'm correct. Tell me in the comment section below if I was correct. I'm still learning about the world and its dictionary. But to answer your question, it's simple. If you've ever watched Meet the Robinsons, which is a really good movie in my opinion, keep moving forward. It's what I do. Even on my lowest times, I still keep moving forward. I never give up. Because at first, during production of episode 6, I was close to giving up. But I persevered without postponing anything, or at least just giving it a little bit of more time. And that is how I'm able to make great content, such as the Sonic Hyperdrive series, and, well, this video. Pretty much any video that I do, I take my time. Did you know that most of the Sonic Hyperdrive episodes has a development span of 3 months per episode? I'm not kidding, I'll go through all of them. Episode 1 was created back in January and ended its production in March. 3 months. Same thing with episode 2. we started in April, and then it was completed in July. For episode 3, it only took 1 month, since it was a simple plot and I was very limited since I was in bad condition. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through that. If you read the description for episode 3 based on a true story, then you'll understand. Episode 4 took around 2 months. Episode 5 then took the traditional 3 months. But episode 6 took around 5 months. Wow. So I take my time, always edit the video, give it a little bit of coding and final touches, have my friends voice the characters and sometimes help me out with the editing, and that's how I'm able to keep on going without procrastinating. Thank you so much for this amazing question. Alright, our next question comes from @PogQuicksilverMemes, and he asks, how did you come up with Sonic Hyperdrive? And 2, what is your favorite and least favorite Sonic games? I'll be going through only one question, and I'll be going through what is my favorite and least favorite Sonic games. I'll be going through the, how did I come up with Sonic Hyperdrive later. That's actually a little bit difficult, since there's a few Sonic games that I actually love playing, but some are forgettable. Like, I love playing Sonic Advance 3, but obviously that's not my #1 favorite. But if I had to choose one Sonic game that I would play for the rest of my life, it would have to be Sonic Unleashed or Sonic Adventure. Yes, I know, I'm a fan of Sonic and the Black Knight, but obviously it's not perfect. But if I had to choose one, I'm gonna have to go with Sonic Adventure. I honestly like the gameplay a little more. And now for my least favorite Sonic game. That's a bit of a rough one, since there aren't that much Sonic games that I really hate, but I'm gonna have to say my least favorite would have to be Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm sorry, but the story kinda sucks. Anyways, thank you so much for the question, dude. Okay, our next question comes from the SuperSonicMikey fan page. Okay. Honestly, it's an honor to see somebody admire my work so much that they created a fan page. Honestly, you rock, dude. Anyways, we have 2 questions from the fan page. And he asks, question number 1, who do you think would win in a fight? Sonic, Shadow, or Silver? Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. Now, believe me, I love the Hedgehog trio, Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. Mostly Sonic, but I just love their characters so much that I don't know who would win. But if I would be honest, well, it depends on what version of Sonic, Shadow, or Silver you're looking at. If it's the comics, specifically Archie, Sonic would win instantly because he's incredibly overpowered. Shadow, he would be close, but not close enough. Silver, I am not quite sure. But I think probably Sonic would win. So yeah. Also, if you guys want to see something like this, I was planning on making a Sonic versus video, which is Sonic versus Shadow versus Silver. If you want to see a video like this, post it on the comments below. Anyways, thanks for the first question. And now the second question is, what song do you think best describes Sonic? The series or the character? If we're talking the character, I've got to say, it would have to be His World from Sonic 06. But you might be wondering, what version? There's plenty of versions to go by. There's the original version, the Crush 40 version, and the Zebra Head version. Oh, and there's also Solaris Phase 2. God, that's a real banger! I'm telling you, the Sonic team, the music department, they always go out with the soundtrack, even if the game is sometimes bad. Honestly, I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack to Sonic 06 or any Sonic game is really good. But I'd probably say His World, specifically the first version. Have a listen.
In this world, where life is strong. In this world.
Honestly, I really love that song. You're probably wondering, why his world? There's so many other music pieces to choose from, like It Doesn't Matter from Sonic Adventure 1 or 2, Night of the Wind from Sonic and the Black Knight, or basically anything else. But honestly, I think his world represents Sonic the most, since he's a super fast hedgehog and he's going all out. Like, come on, light the fuse up. He's like a rocket and he's ready to go. He's got the countdown started and he's ready to blow. Honestly, I really like it. Thanks for the question, dude. You're awesome! Alright, now, our final question comes from @GhostShiner, and he replies with, what was your main reason for starting Sonic Hyperdrive? And what inspired you the most to start such an amazing show? That's actually a really amazing question, and thank you so much for the compliment. It means a lot to me. Like, the support that you all give me, it's honestly really... honestly, it's really sweet of you guys. I love the fans. And now, you might be wondering, what was the main reason for starting Sonic Hyperdrive? Well, let's hop into the history of it. Now, I'm gonna try and make this as quick as possible, since this is probably gonna be like 50 minutes by the time I'm done with this video, but oh well. Now, without any further ado, let's begin the history of Sonic Hyperdrive. Yeah! That's a transition. So it all started back in March of 2019, when I was working on a Sonic Plus show under the title Sonic Misadventures, which I'm gonna say it's not the best and it's not the worst either. I personally have no opinion with it anymore. Like, at the time when I was making this, I thought this would have been revolutionary to my channel. The reason why I actually made Sonic Misadventures was because during the time, I wasn't making a lot of videos. I wasn't making that much Sonic Plush videos, which was the core of my channel. Like, the main thing that I do on this channel is Sonic Plush videos. So I decided, hey, why not make a little bit of Sonic Plush videos to, you know, bring that back. And that's how Sonic Misadventures was made. And I had my friend from school, Andrew, who helped me out with the filming and some of the characters' voices. If you want to check out Sonic Misadventures, be my guest, but I suggest don't. Because honestly, it kind of flopped in my opinion. Like, the first episode was alright, but when the second and third episode came out, it just didn't vote well with me. Now that I'm watching it, because I watched this at the time of me making this video. And, well, after that it got canceled. And that was when I decided I wanted to reboot Sonic Misadventures and come up with a new name for the show under the title Sonic Hyperdrive, which is the show that you all know and love. I had many people to help me out with during the production, specifically Jster Graphics. He was the main scriptwriter of the series. And obviously we have me. And that's how it started. And after that, during January of 2020, that's when we started working on the episode. Like, during 8th grade, I was working on the script alongside him. Oh man, it was fun to work on it. And then, 3 months later, we got the first episode done. And in fact, we loved working on it so much that we started working on the second episode already. And, well, that was the reason why I started Sonic Hyperdrive. And now for the next question, what was the main reason of my inspiration to make such an amazing show? That's actually really easy for me to answer. I'm inspired by Mr. Gojiro's 95's Sonic Plush series, which is just called Sonic Plush. Not the best title, but definitely good in quality. I honestly love it. Heck, that's actually one of the reasons why Sonic Misadventures flopped, because Sonic Misadventures Episode 2 and Episode 3 are heavily inspired by his videos.
And by inspired, I mean literally plagiarized.
Okay, let's not go too deep into it, but I may or may not have copied his videos as a kid, alright? Now, I was like 13, so I didn't know what plagiarism meant at the time. But now I know what it is, which is really bad, guys. Never plagiarize, ever. Other than that, that's the only reason why I started doing Sonic Hyperdrive. Thank you so much for the question, dude. You're awesome! Alright, and unfortunately, that's all the questions that I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you all so much for almost 5 years on YouTube. That's right, I've been on YouTube for almost 5 years, buddy. And honestly, I can't wait to see what the future holds for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the near future. Peace out! Oh yeah!